Now, again, you know the rules around here. Robots paint, you guess, and I'll give you a few clues along the way to help out. Now, remember, the first category is 10 most notorious gangsters of the 20th century. So here we go. Who's this? This man rose to power during the Prohibition era in Chicago. He was involved in the infamous St. Valentine's Day Massacre. His nickname was Scarface. Despite his violent career, he was ultimately imprisoned for tax evasion. Who knows who this is? Clues are pretty good, and the robots are doing an excellent job of painting him tonight. Now, again, we're doing the most notorious gangsters of the 20th century in this first round. He was a prominent figure in organized crime and ran the Chicago outfit. Who is this? Anybody know? Any guesses? Who's got this one? This indeed was Al Capone. Al Capone was one of the most infamous American gangsters whose criminal empire dominated Chicago during the 1920s. Al Capone. That's the first one. Now you got the idea. Move on to number 2. This gentleman, and I use the term loosely, was a notorious bankrupt during the Great Depression. This criminal was declared public enemy number 1 by the FBI. He famously escaped from jail using a wooden gun. Wonder how he did that. His crime spree ended in 1934 outside a Chicago theater. Wonder how it ended. His life inspired numerous films, including one starring Johnny Depp. Who knows who this notorious gangster of the 20th century is? Anybody got a guess? Who knows? This is John Dillinger. John Dillinger became a symbol of lawlessness in the 1930s, and his dramatic life made him a folk hero to some. John Dillinger. All right, you'll know the next one. She was a part of a famous criminal duo during the Great Depression. She wrote poetry in her spare time, some of which was found after her death. Who knows? This woman was romantically involved with her partner in crime. I bet I know who that is. Their life ended in a violent ambush in Louisiana. Who knows? Who is this? And you need to know her last name, which is harder. She is best known as the female half of Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie blank. Who knows? Who's got it? Who knows Bonnie's last name? It's Bonnie Parker. Bonnie Parker, along with Clyde Barrow, became a legendary figure of American criminal folklore. Bonnie and Clyde. There's Bonnie. Bet you can get the next one now. He started his criminal career with petty thefts before moving to bank robbery. He often traveled across multiple states to evade capture. This man was known for his loyalty to his partner, Bonnie. Now, if you're listening, you would have this by now. He died in a police ambush alongside his partner in 1934. You obviously should know this one. He died, he was half of the infamous Bonnie and Clyde. He was the other half. And I just told you his name. Who is this? This is Clyde Barrow. Clyde Barrow was a notorious criminal who, alongside Bonnie Parker, embarked on a crime spree that captured the public's imagination. Clyde Barrow, Bonnie and Clyde. There they are, the duo. All right. So now you got the idea. We are doing notorious gangsters tonight. Robots do the painting, you guys do the guessing. Next up, he is often credited with organizing the structure of modern organized crime. This man was instrumental in establishing the commission in the mafia. Sounds like he put the organized in organized crime. He had strong ties with both Sicilian mafia and the American mafia. Who knows? Any guesses? He was deported to Italy after serving time in the U.S. He is known as the father of modern organized crime in America. There he is, the father. Who knows? There you go. Aaron's got it. Good job, Aaron. Lucky Luciano played a pivotal role in shaping the structure of organized crime in the United States. Good job, Aaron. There he is, Lucky Luciano, or Luciano. Which way is proper to say that? I'm not sure. All right, the next gangster, number 6. This gentleman was a financial mastermind in organized crime, often referred to as the mob's accountant. There he is. This man was involved in the creation of Las Vegas as a gambling hub. He maintained a relatively low profile compared to other gangsters. Low profile. He had close associations with figures like Lucky Luciano, who we just saw, and a gentleman named Bugsy Siegel. He was a key player in the development of the National Crime Syndicate. Who is this? There you go. Boy, you know your mobsters there. Good job. That's right. This is Mayor Lansky. Mayor, not like mayor, but Mayor was an influential figure in organized crime, known for his financial acumen and his role in expanding the mafia's reach. Mayor Lansky. Very good. Have you been to the Mob Museum over there in Las Vegas? Perhaps that's where you get all your info. If that's where you got it, you'll know the next one. Number 7. He was a notorious gangster with a passion for Hollywood glamour. This man was one of the driving forces behind the development of Las Vegas. Do you know this one? His life ended in a hail of bullets in his Beverly Hills home. He was responsible for building the Flamingo Hotel. There you go. You got it. You got it, Aaron. Hey, Susan. What's up? He was responsible for building the Flamingo Hotel and one of the first luxury casinos in Las Vegas. Yes, indeed. This is Bugsy Siegel. Bugsy was a visionary gangster who saw the potential of Las Vegas as a gambling mecca. There he is. Robots did a good job with him, I think. He looks like a regular guy. He doesn't really look like a gangster. That's right. This is Bugsy Siegel, the Flamingo Hotel, Las Vegas. Very good. You guys are getting these pretty well. They get a little harder now. These next few. This gentleman was known as the Prime Minister of the Underworld for his political influence. This man survived an assassination attempt in 1957. He led the Luciano crime family after Lucky's deportation. He took over. He was a major player in the illegal gambling operations in the U.S. Who took over for Lucky Luciano? He was a high-ranking mob boss during the mid-20th century. There you go. Aaron knows his mob history. Yes, indeed. This is Frank Costello. Frank Costello was a powerful mob boss who wielded significant influence both in organized crime and in politics. Frank Costello took over for Lucky Luciano, the Prime Minister of the Underworld. Yeah, we got two more in this category, two more notorious gangsters, both of which are more difficult. This guy was born in Italy and later became one of the most powerful mob bosses in the U.S. He was involved in the assassination of a New York City crime boss. He was the head of what became known as the Genovese crime family. What's the proper way to say that? I'm not sure. He fled to Italy to avoid a murder charge, but later returned to the U.S. No, it's not Gotti. Not Gotti. He played a key role in the growth of organized crime in New York. Anybody know? I guess those clues were a little looser on that guy. You kind of have to get it from his face. This is Vito Genovese. Vito Genovese was a major figure in American mafia, and his name is associated with one of the 5 families of New York. Vito. Okay, last one. This guy was known for his ruthlessness and was a founder of the notorious Murder Inc. Murder Inc. This man rose through the ranks to become the head of the Anastasia crime family. Didn't know there was one of those. He was responsible for numerous contract killings in the 1930s and 40s. Who knows this one? Not Gambino. So the best clue is that he was the head of the Anastasia crime family. His reign ended when he was assassinated while sitting in a barber chair. He was a fearsome enforcer and mob boss known as the Mad Hatter. This is the Mad Hatter. That's a good name. Who knows who the Mad Hatter is? Murder Inc. Murder Inc. Anybody know? Any guesses? There you go. Somebody's Googling. Albert Anastasia. Anastasia. Albert Anastasia. Okay, you guys did pretty good on that first category. That wasn't too bad, was it?